Hello. Today I want to talk about a topic that I've been thinking about. Um, I call this ain't nothing going on but the rent. What I mean by that is just to sum it up, basically it has to do with people that are using you in your life. I feel like a lot of times we as big women or women in general, we have low self-esteem because we tend to internalize a lot of hurt and pain that people, you know, pose upon us. We don't handle the problem when it arises. If someone hurts our feeling, we don't say anything. We just, mostly let it ride and let it eat at you until it just eats at your very core and it ends up destroying your self-esteem. Well, basically, ain't nothing going on but the rent has to do with, like, maybe it's that man in your life who's using you. He hasn't had a job in years. He's not looking for a job, or when you met him, he wasn't working. He's looking for your check when you get paid every Friday. He wants new Jordans. He wants the new clothes. He wants all of that. He's looking for you to do it all, and he doesn't give a damn about you. He shows you no respect. He calls you out of your name. Um, he looks for you to do everything. Not only is he sitting at the house, but he can't even much take care of the kids who happen to be his kids. Now that's some shit right there. I actually have a friend, y'all, who has a man. Now don't get me wrong, she has a man. And the man doesn't work. She has to pay daycare, and daycare is expensive here in Houston. She has to pay daycare because he refuses to watch his own damn kids. So, I mean, I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of men out there that has done a lot for their women, and they may just happen to get in the hard times, and they may, get laid off, or just for some reason they lost their job, something that they couldn't control. And they need their woman to, just hold it down for a moment. I'm not talking about those brothers. I'm talking about the brothers that when they met you, they ain't meant no earthly good when they first met you. I'm talking about the brothers that can't even much buy you a goddamn dollar cheeseburger from McDonald's. And then there's just people in general who like to use. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a best friend. It could be a family member. They always looking to you because they know you're kind-hearted. They know they can use you. They know, hey, if I borrow $50 or $60, and I'm gonna use myself as an example from Tanya, she gonna give it to me, and she not gonna ask for it back. Or I can call Tanya bitch, hoe, fat ass, whatever, and she's just gonna still deal with it and do with whatever I want her to do. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the low life backstabbers who, no matter what, they don't give a damn about how you feel. All they care about is meeting their needs. I want you to do this for me, my sisters, brothers, whoever is watching this video. I want you to do an assessment of your life. I want you to write down the people that you say mean the most to you. Also, people that, just in general, that you have a lot of contact with, basically. But I want you to write down, what is it that they've done for you lately? Are you always the one contributing to the fund? Are you always the one who's footing the bill? Maybe when you go out to lunch, you're like, "Oh, girl, I got it," and your friend never offers and say, "Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna take care of it this time." Are you the one that's always the one willing to give? Make an assessment of that, and you may be shocked to see How many people are really using you in your life? And it has to stop. Because if you keep on letting people use you and use you, you end up lonely. Well, not lonely, but you end up depressed. So, and we don't want depression. We don't need depression. Depression can lead to a multitude of things, from sickness to just downright getting so low on yourself that you just feel like you don't need to be here no more. And you have a right to be here. So I want you to make an assessment of who you are. I want you to make an assessment of the people in your life and see who's all there for you. Who gets down for you when you really need it? Who has your back when you're down and you're out and you're crying? Who loves you when you have money and when you don't have money? Make an assessment. And once you make that assessment, you may have to start eliminating some of those people. Not trying to be rude or anything. Like I said again, I'm not talking about the people that's been there for you, and then or they all of a something. They just happen to lost their job beyond their control. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that just ain't gonna do shit for you because they don't feel like you deserve shit. I want you to make that assessment, and then I want you to go up to those people. And don't necessarily, you don't have to say it, but say, ain't nothing going on but the rent. And you may not have to say it like that, but I want you to make it known that I'm done. Let them know I'm done. You are not allowed to use me anymore. I'm not going to be able to give you money all the time. I'm not going to be able to have you sitting on the couch and just eating up my food and not able to watch our kids and you sitting on the couch doing nothing. Not going to allow it anymore. And that's a big load off of your shoulders, my sisters. So that's all I wanted to come with you all today on. Because I've decided to do this assessment myself. And you know what? I found out some people still call themselves using me. So here I'm getting started. I'm going to face them and let them know, you know what? Ain't nothing going on but the rent. So I need you to contribute to me just like I contributed to you. And I may want some back pay because I've been kind of contributing to you for kind of long. So I want some back pay. I'm going to have to go back like they do with child support. We're going to backdate all the way to the time frame that I've been carrying your ass. Now it's time for you to carry me. All right, then. Well, that's all. Y'all have a great day and big love to you all. Bye.